Hey everybody, before we get into notes, I think we should get a bear for the classroom. Look. Like, we need one of those in the 8th grade to be our mascot. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's get into notes. So we finished off with the notes last time talking about living conditions, but we talked about detailed what their housing situation actually looked like. So continuing on with those notes, my goal in this video is to get to slide 41, right before the resistance to slavery. So living conditions. Some slaves were fed well and could keep small gardens or go hunting. So those are the slave masters that would treat their slaves somewhat like a human, um, but they still denied all human rights, so it was still not a good situation. Some masters would deny their slaves food as punishment or a means of control. So literally, people would not feed other people as just to say that I control you. You do what I want, and then I'll feed you. Slaves wore coarse, rough cloth as clothing and got clothing allowance each year. So slaves had to make their own clothing from fabrics, from cloths. Um, it wasn't comfortable, it wasn't soft. Excuse me. And they did receive medical care when needed, sort of like how a farmer would treat their farm animals to a vet, is how a slave master would treat their slaves with medical care. Here is a primary source. Primary source. Wow, I can't talk today. A primary source from Frederick Douglass. He said a field hand received a yearly allowance of 2 coarse linen shirts, 1 pair of linen trousers, 1 jacket, 1 pair of trousers for winter, made of coarse negro cloth, 1 pair of stockings, and 1 pair of shoes. Children too young to work received 2 coarse linen shirts per year. When these failed them, they went naked until next year. So literally, you could have a person have 1 pair of pants an entire year. If you're a child who, and we all know children, they grow out of things like crazy, they only got 2 shirts, and when these didn't fit them anymore, they were naked. A means of controlling slaves, masters wanted to keep their slaves under control at all costs. Some slaveholders used harsh punishments to maintain control, such as beating, whipping, branding, sexual violence, and other forms of torture. And then slaveholders preferred to have slaves feel totally dependent on their masters and wanted to keep them as uneducated about the world as they could. Uh, I'm going to show you some pictures in a second of some of this, but slave masters really wanted to keep their slaves as if they didn't know anything else around the world, didn't know anything else outside of the plantation. They wanted to keep all control on them. They only wanted them to know this much of the world, and this much of the world that they know is all working. Frederick Douglass Masters said that a slave, so this is what the slave would tell Frederick Douglass, he should know nothing but to obey his master and to do as it is told to do. So literally, the slave master is not even allowing the slave an identity or a human pronoun. It's an it, which is, I mean, that's unthinkable today. Here's some pictures. They're pretty graphic, so I'm not going to leave them up. In the next video, we're going to start resistance to slavery. Ooh, that's where we get people fighting back against slavery. We get slaves leading revolts, or uprolts. We have abolitionists leading things. We're going to talk a little more about John Brown, remember Vampire Man, Vampire with the Beard. And then we're also going to start talking about the Underground Railroad. I so wish we were in school right now so I could be teaching you this. So I will see you in part 4. Want to see the bear swim? So cute. So cute. Let's get a bear.